Our first stop is the town of LaFayette, Kentucky, and the only business I've been to where you can get a sack of nails and a home-cooked meal all in one stop. The Brick Oven Grill and Deli is a popular destination close to Clarksville, and it's all because of the relatives who run the place. 3 women who found the recipe for home-cooked hospitality. Welcome to Main Street in LaFayette, Kentucky. Population 167. The quiet hometown of a bustling business, the Brick Oven Grill and Deli.
We get them from Hopkinsville, Clarksville, Dover, Bumpus Mills. We had a couple in, 2 different people in this week from Nashville that came just to try our fried pies. How are y'all?
So what's the secret to this little surprising success story? Well, first, a little history. The building goes back to 1937, when A.B. Lander opened it as the largest hardware store in Kentucky. Back then, Lafayette was a lively town with several businesses and even a movie theater. But in 1942, the U.S. Army came along and built nearby Fort Campbell. Soon, Lafayette was no longer a major thoroughfare. The hardware store survived, though, and eventually Becky Nichols, her mom Carolyn, and Aunt Kathy decided to make a bold move.
We bought it in 2011, and we bought it as a general store. And it was John Henry's General Store. We named it after my grandfather. We served a few hamburgers and cold sandwiches and deli meats and stuff. And then the end of last year, we decided to go full-fledged restaurant. Still kind of a general store as far as we are. We're so far out, we try to keep, you know, nuts and bolts and a few hardware items for the farmers around here so they don't have to go into town to get stuff like that.
Hey girl, come in here.
And we don't do any advertising. All of our business is through word of mouth. We have very loyal customers that tell everybody they know, and we've got a good little business going.
Well, that kind of defies the old adage, location, location, location.
Yes, it does, because we don't have the location, but people will drive for good food, good atmosphere. The funny thing in here on Friday and Saturday nights, most restaurants you go into, everybody's on their phones looking down and there's no conversation. In here, it's a different story. We don't have cell phone service in here, very good, so that works to our advantage. They just come in here and they have conversations. They talk, they tell stories.
Of course, they also come to eat, and they can choose among everything from daily specials to old favorites.
We have phenomenal burgers. Our burgers are really good. If you just want a good old-fashioned cheeseburger, all of my desserts are homemade. I make every one of those. The fried pies are made as you order them, so they're not pre-made. We make those as you order them, and that's probably our biggest seller on dessert.
We were lucky enough to drop in on a Friday, the day for a brick oven favorite, fried catfish.
It is farm-raised catfish, yes sir. We don't get the imitation stuff. We get the real farm-raised catfish, and our fillets are 5 to 7 ounce, so they're quite a bit bigger than your average. We don't do all that fancy stuff to it. We do it like my grandmother taught me. We roll it in cornmeal and put it in oil. That's the only way to do it.
While her mom, Carolyn Hancock, primarily keeps the customers happy, Becky leads the charge in the kitchen with a passion that's downright inspirational.
She's always trying to do something extra or bringing in something new, or, you know, she just gets high on watching people eat her food, and that's kind of contagious. Kathy she mainly cooks in the background. She cooks our fish on Fridays. She does our barbecue. We do our own barbecue. I don't know if you all have heard of burgoo, but Becky makes our own burgoo. And we have a smoked pork loin we've added to our menu that she does that's fantastic. So she's pretty much an expert on the meat cooking.
This tight-knit family trio has found the secret to attracting loyal diners. Customers willing to travel the back roads to this dining treasure in the tiny town of LaFayette. All thanks to good food and a special ingredient that's not on the menu.
People tell me when they walk in this building, they can tell that we care. You know, you're not just another number, come in, eat, get out. We want you to sit back, relax, have a conversation, talk, you know, and we try to talk to every one of our customers and make them feel special, and we just treat them like family. I love to cook, and I love to have people enjoy their meal. It just makes me happy.